everybody, welcome back to Arts and Science Camp with the Lancaster County Arts Council. Today is my favorite day, all right? By the way, my name is Susan Prete and I'm your STEAM Rollers instructor. Now we're going to go over STEAM one more time because I want y'all to remember this. The S stands for science, the T stands for technology, E for engineering, A for arts, and M mathematics. All right, and like I said earlier, today is my favorite day. That is when we get to do some science experiments, and everybody's favorite, we are going to be making some slime, okay? Now, get out your bags and let's find your ingredients. All right, you're going to get your bottle of glue. Then you're also going to have a little container of borax, all right? Now, let me tell you about borax. If you want to make more slime, you can find a box of borax in the laundry aisle at your grocery store. Okay? Now, so what we're going to do, you're also going to need some measuring cups and some measuring spoons. You'll need, for some spoons to stir your slime. And then also, it's not in your bag, but if you have food coloring, a lot of moms might have food coloring lying around. You can use it. It's optional to make your slime some pretty colors. All right. So let's get started. In our first bowl, we are going to take, all right, we're going to fill it up with 1/4 cup of warm water, okay? The warm water is going to help dissolve or mix in with the glue better, okay? So we'll pour that in there. Then we're going to use the whole bottle of glue, all right, which is about 4 ounces, okay? 4 ounces or 1/2 cup. So if you have a big bottle of glue, you can buy this at Walmart, different craft stores. You only need 4 ounces, okay? So you're going to just pour that whole bottle. All right. Try to get as much in there as possible, okay? And if you can't get the whole bottle in there, that's fine too, okay? Sometimes you can pour that warm water, pour the glue in, and then take some of that warm water and pour in there and shake it around. You can get a lot of it that way too. All right, now some of you might have a spoon in your bag. If not, you just get one of your regular kitchen spoons and you're just going to mix this up, okay? Just going to try to get, all right. Now this is going to take a little bit. You want to get it good and blended, all right? I'm going to stir for at least 30 seconds to a minute. Get it nice and blended. Okay. I think that looks good. All right. We'll set our spoon aside. Put it here. All right. Now, also, I almost forgot, you can get that food coloring. I think I'm going to do some green today. I put about 5 or 6 drops of food coloring. The vibrancy depends on you. If you don't want it real bright, you don't have to put 5 or 6 drops. Of course, you can put more than 5 or 6. That all depends on your preference, okay? But I like this color. All right, set my spoon aside. All right, now in your second bowl, you're going to get more water, about 1/4 cup. And then we're going to get this borax. All right. Now I'm just going to pour a little bit in here and then get the, okay. Now you're just going to need a teaspoon of this. I know that's a big box to buy for just a little teaspoon, but hey, you're probably going to be pros at making slime and you'll use it again, I'm sure. All right, so dump the borax into your other bowl. Now you can use the same spoon. I'm going to use a different one, but you're just wanting to dissolve that borax into this warm water, okay? All right, you just want to dissolve it. You can still kind of see some of the little particles in there. It's just not completely dissolved. So you want to just really work at that, okay? Let the water settle just a little bit more. Nope, still got to stir. Okay, it's getting better. Let's give it a few more. Again, you want to use warm water. That's going to help that borax dissolve, and it's going to help your glue mix better. Okay, so now what we're going to do is we're going to take our borax mixture. Okay, still got a few particles in there, but it'll be okay. And you're going to dump all of it into your other bowl, okay? And then you're just going to start stirring. And immediately you can see how it's starting to clump together, okay? Now, after a little bit, you might want to just set your spoon aside and get your hands dirty, okay? All right. Now, as you can see, it's still kind of clumpy. I mean, it looks like scrambled eggs or something. But you really want to work it and get some of that excess water out, okay? And it's okay if you have water still in it, that's fine. But the more you mess with it, the more soluble it's going to get. All right, it's going to hold together, okay? Because right now it's going to look like this, and that's completely normal. All right, just the more you work with it, the more okay. Now I have some already, the consistency that I like, and I'm going to show you it, okay? Here's some I made, and as you can see, it's one kind of solid piece. Well, it's not a solid, but it's not quite a liquid either. All right. Now, some of you might run into the problem where it's just not solidifying, it's not clumping together, and if that's the case, you have some more borax in your bag. Dump that borax in there and stir that in, and maybe that will help, okay? All right, so as you see, it's getting to be one solid piece and not so runny scrambled eggs, okay? All right. Now, you will want to store this in a airtight container, maybe a Ziploc bag, maybe a little Tupperware. And it's not a good idea to play with this on carpet. Just remember that, okay? Moms will thank me. Do not play with this on carpet. All right, so that is our slime for today. All right, hope you enjoy playing with your slime. Now, our next science experiment we're going to do is called elephant toothpaste. If you can imagine an elephant brushing his teeth, this is what he would probably have to use, okay? So here's some of the materials. Now, you're not going to find these in your bag, but you can purchase these on your own and try to make your own elephant toothpaste. All right, you're going to need 6% hydrogen peroxide. Now, you can't just go in Walmart and buy it. You have to buy this like at a beauty supply store. They sell it. That's what they kind of do to some reaction to their hair. I'm not quite sure what they do, but you'll find it at your beauty supply store, okay? You're also going to need yeast, all right? Might have a hard time finding it these days, but you'll find that in your flour, around the flour aisle at the grocery store. Going to need a squirt of dish soap, all right? Measuring cups, The science, you want to kind of be as precise as possible, okay? You don't want to always just wing it. You want to be pretty precise. Now, here's something important. If you're making this, you're going to need a pan to catch this elephant toothpaste, okay? All right, so put your pan down and get an empty bottle. All right. Hopefully this will stay up. Now I'm going to make sure I'm getting the right measurements because all right. You're going to get half a cup of this peroxide into your bottle. That's 1/4. I need another 1/4 to make half a cup. Okay, we're using our math skills. All right. And you know what? I actually forgot a step. Okay, we're going to pour that hydrogen peroxide into this little bowl. And we've got to add, I'm going to get it right. That's not what we're mixing. Put it back in here. Sorry. You're going to add a squirt or two of dish soap. And some food coloring. All right. I'm going to use blue this time. When I think of toothpaste, my toothpaste is blue. So we're going to make the elephant's toothpaste blue. And you're going to give that a little stir. Okay. Now, in our little bowl, we're going to take 2 tablespoons of warm water. 1, 2. Okay, we'll set that aside. And let's go ahead and put the lid on this. Now we're going to take our yeast, okay? You're only going to need a teaspoon, okay? And when you buy a little pack like that, it has about 2 teaspoons. I've already used about a teaspoon out of there, so we're just going to dump the rest. But you only need half a packet, okay, which is about 1 teaspoon. Pour that in your warm water. Okay. Now you're going to mix this up. All right. You want to try to get that yeast as dissolved as you can. All right. Let me use a better spoon than this one, okay? So this yeast, it contains an enzyme that's found in all living things, okay? And it's going to speed up the process of breaking down this hydrogen peroxide, okay? And the reason why we add the dish soap is that as that hydrogen peroxide breaks down and stuff, it's going to create bubbles, and that dish soap is going to make the help make that reaction, okay? All right. Get that yeast a little bit. Scrape the sides. We want to get as much in there as possible. Okay, I think that's good. All right. Let's get your funnel. Put it in your bottle. And now, we're going to pour our yeast mixture into our hydrogen peroxide. And now we have elephant toothpaste. All right. Can't you see that if an elephant was to brush his teeth, I think that's what they would have to use, okay? Probably a lot more than that. But what's fun about this, you can feel it, it's still warm from the warm water, okay? That reaction that it's making, that chemical reaction, it's actually producing a little bit of heat. So you would be surprised to find that this foam, it is a little warm, okay? So that's elephant toothpaste. And again, you will want to have a tray to catch this, okay? Now, some of you will be tuning in and connecting with me on a Zoom call later on this week, okay? And at that time, we're going to see some more chemical reactions, okay? We're going to see what happens when we mix Mentos with some Diet Pepsi. And then we're also going to see what happens when we mix baking soda with vinegar, okay? So tune in for that. Thank you so much, campers. I had a lot of fun making slime with you and elephant toothpaste. Have a good day.